Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a Q&A about these questions you guys asked on May 12th, so I'm a little bit behind, but let's just get right into it. What are good exercises for glutes when you're quad dominant? There are many exercises that are actually really good for quad dominant people. I would say glute kickbacks are really good. There's lots of glute activation exercises that we see all over Instagram these days, and those are really good to just actually work into your workouts. And so if you see a glute activation exercise, that doesn't mean you only should do like 10 reps of it and just do it until you feel it in your glutes. You can even do that with like heavier resistance bands or add weight, or usually the glute activation exercises are really good for that type of stuff. Also, the kneeling glute kickbacks, when you kneel down and you kick back from like kneeling down, if that makes any sense at all. Of course, hip thrusts are also very good for the quad dominant. Should not be using your quads at all in that one. That would be like a hamstring and glute one. I actually have very many glute and hamstring exercises on my channel, so yeah girl, just check those out. So the next question is, should calories and macros be changed on rest days? Absolutely not. You should eat the same, because just because you're not burning that many calories doesn't mean you have to restrict yourself. Do not do that. What do you see yourself doing 2 years from now? Ooh, see, that is a hard question for me, because I feel like I'm already doing what I want to do, but I want to further my personal training coaching. I really want to do challenges just so that I can help a lot more people. And oh my gosh, of course it's deciding to rain right now, but we're just gonna go through with it. So I hope that it isn't too obnoxious. If it is, I will redo this whole video later. Just kidding. I will probably still upload it, but what I see myself doing, I really honestly truly want to get into like sports fitness modeling really bad, and not just for clothing companies, like for equipment and that type of stuff. I actually did some of that before we moved in the summer, and it is so fun. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's a dream come true. And I've actually been an extra in a lot of workout videos, in like spinning class videos. So basically, as an extra, we were all in like this half circle. So they're filming from here. Let's say that they're filming this way, and then the main person's on the platform. It's like a little platform. They have the spinning bike, and then we're kind of all around it. And the person on the platform, it would fly them out from like different states and stuff. There's one from California, one from Canada, so like different country. And it was just so cool, because literally they would tell you to go on speed 7 and they would be on speed like 15, and they'd be going like 40 times faster than I was going, and they'd just be dripping sweat, and I'd just be sitting there like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, but I want to be them. Like, I want to do that. I want to be able to do like workout videos that are so intense and high intensity and are just so fun, because it's such a positive and fun environment, and even being behind the camera is just so fun. I got one of those messages from my camera that said, internal temperature too hot, shutting down. And so yeah, if any of the colors have changed, that is why. If you could be either a blade of grass or a mushroom, which one would you be? I would be a blade of grass. I don't care how many dogs pissed on that blade of grass on me. I would be a blade of grass, because you know what? I hate mushrooms. Oh, everything about a mushroom, even just the word mushroom, like, ew, nasty. And that's by my friend Haley. I love you, Haley. And will I come back home to my home? Yes, I will. I will come back in September. Can you babysit my future children? Yes, you can. How did you meet your man? And this is by Cutie Sabrine. She's so cute. How did you meet your man? Like, you guys are absolutely adorable together, and I remember just fangirling at the ceremony pictures you posted back then. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is me and my man. He's literally like my dream. Is it gonna focus? Is it gonna focus? There we are. That is us at our ceremony. It was the absolute best day of my life. And we met in high school, so we started dating December 28th, 2013. It was like Christmas break. I remember it was Christmas break, and we had gone out a few times before that, just on dates, but he was actually in a relationship for almost a full year before, and was only out of the relationship for like a month. So I was really, really hesitant to date him because I was like, you know what? You just had a girlfriend. And like, I hadn't had a boyfriend before, and I was kind of like I wasn't stuck up, but I was really strict, and I wanted to like find this guy that was perfect, and I thought that he was really awesome, but I was so nervous because just with like my parents getting divorced, I feel like every child just has a fear of trusting in someone and loving someone. It was more like I was just afraid of getting in like a close relationship where like someone knew me completely, because not a lot of people knew me completely. He is the only person that knows me 110%, and yeah, he's my best friend. He's so cute. Anyway, my next question is, oh my gosh, guys, I lost my questions. I lost my question. I can't believe I lost my question. How tall are you? I am 5'7". 5'7", and I used to think that that was so tall, but you know, I've kind of grown to like it. I mean, some days I feel like my legs are just stick skinny no matter how hard I work on them. Then my upper body is just way bigger, but you know what? We are who we are, and changing our height is not impossible, so why spend your whole life hating it? What is your #1 tip for putting on muscle? Muscle gain, my #1 tip, first of all, is to know what you're getting into. To have muscle gain, you are also going to have fat gain, and that is something that a lot of girls really have a hard time kind of like mentally processing, is that they're gonna have to put on fat to gain muscle. But with muscle comes a little bit of fat, and in order to put on that muscle, you have to be eating in a caloric surplus, which means that you are eating more calories than you normally eat to maintain the figure that you're in. Now, if you're cutting, so your calories down here for cutting, this is your maintaining, and this is your caloric surplus. So you do have to eat a lot more, and how much more you have to eat all depends on your body. Definitely eat in a caloric surplus, but to know what you're getting into, know that you're going to have some fat put on, and also know that that is perfectly okay. And just because it's winter doesn't mean you have to bulk. Just because it's summer doesn't mean you have to cut. All right, last and final question is, how long have you been working out, and how do you stay motivated every single day? I've been working out at the gym for 5 years. I actually started when I was 14, so that's 6 years. That's insane. But 6 years, like my very first year, all I would do was go down the row of machines. I actually did that for probably 2 years. I would literally go down like a whole row of machines at Glutes gym and just do those, because I had no idea what I was doing, but you know, your girl came through, and I'm half decent now. In my experience of lifting, every time I waited to feel motivated, every time I depended on motivation, every time that I waited and just laid in bed and said, you know what, I'm gonna look through Instagram for 5 hours and wait to feel motivated, I never reached my goals. I never got anything done. The only way to stay motivated is to stop looking for motivation and to just do it. Be your own motivation. When you don't want to get out of bed, when you literally could find, or you do have every excuse in the world to skip the gym or skip eating, as you know, makes your body feel best. One of my favorite YouTubers is Emily Hayden, and the reason being is because she's absolutely utterly amazing. She is her own motivation, and with that, like, she could have the worst day possible, but she knows at the end of the day she has this many cardio sessions, this many workout sessions, and it's not an option for her at that point. Like at this point for me, it's not like an option, it's not a chore, it's just something that I do because I want to take care of myself. So that would probably be my biggest motivation, is myself and my goals and dreams. And so if you don't have anything that you're reaching towards, if you don't have any kind of like, not end goal because you don't want to ever end, but but if you don't have anything that you're working towards, I suggest making something that you're working towards. Like, it doesn't have to be a huge vacation or anything like that, but even just purchasing a new outfit or gaining 5 pounds or being able to shoulder press 80 pounds, you know what I mean? Just simple things like that. Make a short goal, make a small goal, and keep making goals. Keep motivating yourself to keep going, because at the end of the day, at the end of the freaking day, no one can do it for you. You have to get up, you have to do it. Discipline will take you there, motivation won't. But anyway, I think this Q&A is gonna be like 45 minutes long. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you next time. Bye.